cap holes, no holes are detected, because there are no holes actually drawn in this, but if I wanted to, say, drill a hole, okay, it's not letting me do that. You can, in Inventor, you can draw like a hole in something, and say when it gets to machining this, you don't want to machine that particular hole, because you want to do that a certain way, or on the drill press. Like, say you wanted to do it on the drill press and then promptly tap the hole. You can just hit fill hole and avoid it, or you can do an exclusion region, which we talked about there. Specifically, this type of exclusion region. But the idea of the cap holes is it does it automatically. It works somewhat well. But like this, if you go to, I think it's cam, it automatically, it just tells you it's still in beta. So.
Hey Ethan, question: how easy is that program to re-download the CNC machine because they're doing the computers?
Oh, I can re-download it.
You get like a bajillion free versions.
We'll just make sure they avoid this one. I think I stuck KSP one of those too.
Just stick a piece of paper over the monitor that says "Do not exchange computer."
There's.
Had to upgrade it from like floppy disks or whatever, didn't you, in the beginning?
No, well, I tried. Okay, the original Techno G-code interface is still on floppy. Fortunately, Windows 7 is great in that it's compatible with things, unlike Windows 8. Everyone hates Windows 8. Stop trying to make it a thing, Microsoft. It's convenient on tablets, not on desktops. Rant over. Yeah, Windows 7 is great in compatibility, though you can run everything on the face of the planet pretty much on XP. Though, for this, it's nice to have it on 7. I like 7 better than XP. 7's like, I guess, just better than XP. You can also scale this thing, like, say I want to make it big. I mean, I want to make this really big. I can do, like, let's try 2. And you can do uniform scale. You can scale it in certain directions, which we'll do that here in a second. And now it's bigger.
Doom.
Larger doom. Now, it'll automatically say that now it's 1 scale. So to scale it back down, we do
0.5.
0.5. That's correct.
Like an inverse equation.
Yes. Math. You can also rotate. So say you have something on the back of this you want to machine. Like, say you don't really care about what's on the front of this damn thing, but there's something really cool in the back, like a treasure map or something. You can machine back. There's the back of the thing. And that really just changes the 0 location. Now, to revert it back to there, you kind of have to do, it's an inverse operation.
So you have to do the back again?
Oops. Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Oh dear.
Oh god. Here we go. Wrong thing. Scale. Rotate. Now we're on the back. Now we go to, when hitting scale it, rotate, and then do back. And there we go. And we're back to where we started. Now, you can also, if you really want to make something really precise and you don't want to have an oversized billet, if you're working on, say, aluminum, go to set 0 position, and you can put it in the center. And it's particularly handy with the rectangles and other shapes like rectangles, you know, like, there's special cases, like squares. You can just do a diagonal, you measure a diagonal line across and where they meets the center point, and that will register as a 0 if you set it up properly. It allows you to precisely set that thing versus trying to figure out where the corner is precisely. There are ways to, you know, do the corner precisely, like you take 2 straight edges like this and you get the bit to hit both of them. And that works well enough, but if you really want to, you know, try this out, it's pretty good. So we'll go ahead and put it back over here. 0 position, the Z position, or the like 0 position does come up a lot, especially when you're pulling things off the internet. A lot of these things will have like funky 0 positions. So you'll have to do a lot of rotating and flipping, and you'll do a lot of flipping. So, yeah. You can also slice this thing into multiple pieces, which...
So you can have D and O and O and an M?
Yeah. You could make a mod out of it. Because you could just take out one of the O's and make it a mod. Unfortunately, I wish you could take this and slice it and then take that slice and then like take that and save it back to an STL. Unfortunately, it only allows you to save it as one of their annoying, like, reserved file formats that only works with the software. It's unfortunate, but, you know, you can save your work if you haven't finished, you know, creating your toolpath, and it saves in a meshcam file format, not STL frowns. But it works pretty well.
So can you like reverse it so it's M-O-O and then a backwards D?
We tried. I don't typically use slicing. Well, we can slice it. Let's say.
Well, not slice it, but reflect it, sort of.
What do you mean, like reorganize the letters?
No, just reflect it so it's backwards.
Oh, you mean an inverse? Inverse is. Let's see. There. Inverses. Inverses. Yeah, inverses.
Did I ask a hard question?
You asked an interesting question for this software. The other software, which is utterly terrible, other than that one feature, there's an inverse button. So we can go ahead and open you up. And while that's opening, I can guess.
So you inverse it and then bring it back up somewhere else?
Well, no. This thing, which Franco calls Stenford, even though it's QuickCam 3D for whatever reason, is good for inverses, and that is like literally it. It is a pain in the in the behind. Censor myself. It is a big pain, very big pain.
Royal pain.
A royal pain. Royal pains. Decent show. All right, so we can do this. We'll pull that up. Tell that the software is much older. And you can invert it. It literally has a button right there. Now, I wonder if I can actually save this. Save STL. Oh, well, there you go.
So you just go in there, invert it, and
All right,
use it for
so
all
that you've now found a use. Congratulations. You get a cookie. You've found a use for Denver. In that you can set an inverse through clicking invert model. That is probably the only use you have for this. As this thing, you will have to edit the G code, like actually code, like hard coding. Like you will go in Notepad and you will be typing in there.
You'll be in college then.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm
So,
going to basement, so I'm
that
living
is the only reason why you should be using this software is
Classes.
inversion. As I guess you'd call it. So, inverses, you do it in here, you hit invert model, and then you just save it, and then you open it in Meshcam. Literally, try not to deal with this very much. Just don't. It also has much slower machining. Meshcam's way better, which we'll get back to. I can actually, you want to just check out an inverse for the Doom thing? We can actually do that. Restart 3D model. Let's go. Where did I stick that? I think I stuck it in downloads, possibly.
Well, you didn't. I don't think you specified a folder, so doesn't it just
typically
by default?
we stick everything. We try to stick everything in desktop. I know it's the lazy way to do things.
Yep, I do that at home also. My
So,
mom's
but
computer.
it's really convenient for this. So we can just go back to. I don't know if I stuck the Doom thing somewhere. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, that's in downloads. So we'll go to 3D model, and we'll go to. I believe that sticks it in libraries.
Isn't it in Doom? You can just type in Doom there, and it'll find anything. Click desktop.
Well, it's not in desktop.
Oh.
You'd have to go to local to see if you wanted to do that, which is fine.
If you don't want to scroll through it, you can just type D.
So just go to Doom, and it should just search through there, or it should be Doom 1, I think. Is it Doom 1? No,
I don't know.
Okay, it's just Doom. Oh, it's not exist. All right, let me figure out where I stuck it.
Maybe if you just delete the STL off the back, it should find whatever it is.
No,
Wait.
I think it is in downloads. I should figure out where.
It'll find whatever.
I try to remember where I put where downloads is.
Dalton was gonna be. Yeah.
So.
No.
Is it gonna be the same thing tomorrow?
Can you stay after a little bit?
Is there a bus?
I don't think so.
I forgot my phone.
I brought my phone today.
Alright, can I use it? I'm gonna ask my
Downloads.
parents if they can pick me
There
up.
we go. Okay, open
Give me a
that.
second, I'm gonna...
Yes. Alright, so there you go. There's the Doom model. And you can just hit invert, and it will invert. All cool like. So you could just automatically cut your mold in this.
Yep.
If you do, I don't know if you're class. Are you signed up for the class that does
I'm
the chocolate
in
molds?
STEM engineering next.
Oh, okay. Well,
Alright, give me a second, I'm gonna pause it and call home.
okay.